falling into despair. I guess that'd be kind of like dying.
Yeah.
Probably could feel it that way. But anyhow, yeah, so I suppose in that way you could choose when you're gonna die. And then you would know what date you're gonna die. Does that make sense?
So you want a bacon sandwich?
Oh, that sounds really good right now, actually.
See?
I would do anything for bacon. I'd
I'd
kill
do anything for bacon.
I'd commit a murder.
Okay, let me just fly over. I'll bring some British bacon, and I'll cook up some
British
sarnies.
bacon? That doesn't sound very good.
I'll cook up some sarnies, okay? As long as you bring the bread. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I've been trying to eat less bread.
Well, what do you want? I can't make a bacon sandwich without bread! What do you want from me?
I guess we could just have the bacon.
Okay, I guess you can have the bacon, that's fine.
And then you can eat the bread.
So like you get the bacon and I get the bread, you just like throw crumbs at me?
Yeah, we'll tag team it.
Okay.
And I'll be like on a park bench.
I bring you the fully cooked bacon and you just give me bread. I can't believe this.
I think you can believe this.
I can't believe it. My
yeah,
goodness.
bacon sounds so good right now.
Okay. Let's change the name of the stream. We'll just call it... actually, yeah, I'll put it up at BRB stream and just say bacon, and that'll be the stream.
Again, I still think sometime you should do, like, a joke stream where it's nothing of nutritional value.
That's every stream.
I suppose, in a literal sense, yes. You do not get your daily intake.
Well, like, the thing is, like, can you get vitamins from a screen? Because, like... No, because, like, you get, like, vitamin D and stuff from light, right?
That's from the sun.
Yeah, but a screen gives off light, you know what I mean?
Here, do you want me to look up how we get vitamin D?
Like, can we get vitamins from light? Like, internal lighting, you know what I mean? Because if so, then as far as I'm aware, a screen gives you vitamins.
I don't think, maybe a sun lamp even, but I don't think it, like, literally does. I think it's just gives you the illusion of that. Okay, during exposure to sunlight...
Is it just sunlight?
7 dehydrocholesterol in the skin absorbs UVB radiation and is converted to free vitamin D3, which in turn isomerizes into vitamin D3. So it's like our version of what's it called? What are the things?
Photosynthesis.
Yeah. So it's from the sun. It's from the UV rays. Okay. So I don't think we can get that from like a screen.
Okay. But like, what if someone ate their screen while watching our stream?
I think they
there's
might
some
have a
iron
medical
in there.
emergency.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some iron in there somewhere.
If they eat it whole, I think that's a problem going down. If they eat it in bits, I still think that's probably a lot of things that you don't want in your system.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's something you would want in your system.
Such as?
Iron.
You know, you can. I'm pretty sure that you can never have enough iron. Don't quote me on that.
I'll go get an iron bar right now. A pure iron bar. Just chomp at it.
Everyone after this stream just gets iron poisoning. It's all
you know how you get it in like cereal? You can pull it out with magnets. Just collect the iron dust and just start eating it.
I did that for my science fair project in middle school one year. It was my first science fair. And it was neat. I remember my teacher suggested it because I didn't know what to do because we all had to do it, right? And then after school, I'd hang out and I'd have my mortar and pestle and I'd just be crushing the cereal. And I'm like, God, I can't do this. This is too hard.
You didn't even get a food processor?
No. my classmate who was also there was like, okay, do you want me to do it for a bit? And I was like, yes, please, thanks. And then I just got everyone else to do it for me.
Very, very nice. That's leader mentality right there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll put that on my resume.
Yeah.
I'm just a weak little Loppy. I can't possibly do this, you know? I
Yeah.
can't crush this cereal.
I can't crush this cereal. I mean, you couldn't right now.
Yeah, that's true. Right now.
Like in this moment in time.
Yeah. At some point.
The thing is,
I'm gonna have to suck it up and go to a doctor, but I'm not at the point yet.
Couldn't you just like poked a hole in the bag, a really small one, and then just like jumped on it a bunch?
I guess. I did like throughout the time though. We did snack a lot.
We did snack a lot.
So maybe that skewed the results because we took out some of the potential iron.
You did take out some of the
potential
iron.
Well, no, because if you like there's this amount of iron in this amount of cereal, right?
The thing is, the box will say it.
Yeah, that's true. But we have to know that they're reporting the right amounts, you know?
Oh, I see. Of course.
I gotta find how much iron, how many cartilage are in this cereal. Yawn. Oh my god, wait, it's been forever.
Been forever?
Since, Yawn.
Oh. That's the second one in the stream.
Is it?
Yeah.
You yawned before?
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's working today.
Yeah.
He's given up.
Oh well.
We were gone too long. He's like, nah, I packed up.
Yeah, well, it was one of those things where it's like, you know, you get used to doing something for so long, and then you get a breath of fresh air, and you're like, oh, this is what it's like to, like, actually live life, you know? So it's gone to follow its dreams.
Fair enough. You're the dark chocolate to my Terry's orange.
He keeps doing this recently. He keeps saying, like, you're the blank to my blank, and I'm like, that doesn't sound great.
What?
I thought... Do you even like the chocolate oranges?
I like the dark chocolate part.
So you don't like the orange part?
Yeah, that's why you went the orange part.
I'm the... Okay. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
Yay.
This is our grand finale.
Grand finale?
Mm-hmm.
Parlay?
Parlez-vous français?
No, parlay.
What does parlay mean to you?
I think it means that I don't wish a fight and you have to take me to your captain.
Oh, okay.
Is it a pirate captain?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, what's the piratey way to say no?
Kill you? I guess. Yeah, that's like, I don't know what else to say. Just kill you. That's the
that
easiest
would be the
way.
party way of doing things. Yeah.
What do we do now?
Well, you know what we haven't done in a long time?
Lethal Company?
Yes. The big old spider from Lethal Company.
I know nothing about the. I know nothing.
I know there's a big spider.
Chieftain's playing it right now.
Actually, I thought they were doing Geometry Dash.
No, he's streaming. He's streaming Lethal Company. Nata
Streaming in
purchased it
Discord
for
or
him.
streaming on Twitch?
No, Twitch, you know?
Oh, for real?
For realsies.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a mischief stream on Twitch. I've seen one.
I was like
two.
literally
I've
on
seen
it
a
like
couple.
yesterday.
3. Oh, fuck. Seems more than I do.
I'm on quite a lot actually, because a lot of them are darker and darker, you see.
Ah, I see. Wow, you're so famous.
I know.
Friends in high places. Actually, you do have a friend in a high place.
I guess he is in a high place. He's in Scotland. You're not wrong. He is in fact in a high place.
Some high elevation.
Mm-hmm.
He's got no air up there.
He's got no air.
We talked about that one recently, didn't we?
We did.
By recently, I mean yesterday. Time
we
is
talked
so crazy.
yesterday. It was crazy. We did like jumping jacks and sleep.
Yeah, we did 10 jumping jacks and then we went to sleep and to relax our sore muscles. But anyhow, yeah, we talked for the first time in a while yesterday because you were sick for a while and I wasn't well either, and it was a whole malady of physical things.
Yeah, it was just a lot happened.
So much happened. But it was so nice. I genuinely we got on the call yesterday and I started talking and it was just like easing back in. It was so natural. It was really fun.
Oh wow.
But actually though, what's that thing we haven't done in a while?
On swimming?
No, I can't swim and you can't make me.
I can make you, actually.
No.
Who's to stop me picking you up and throwing you in water, huh?
I guess no one.
Exactly.
Then I'll drown.
No,
and
because
I'll
pop you in the
hands.
shallow part and it'll be fine.
What if it's like 5 feet though?
No, it'll be fine. Like, it always slopes, so I'll put you in the part where you'll be able to stand.
It slopes.
It does.
Okay. But yeah, the thing that we haven't done in a while is our intro.
I know.
I know that you know. Are you ready?
Maybe.
Are you guys out there ready? Don't answer. I didn't think you're going to, but don't answer.
No, I want an answer.
Okay, Derek wants an answer. But I'll go ahead anyways.
I'll put him on the spot.
Derek says that no lurker rights.
No, look, honestly, kind of base. That's the ideology I've always had.
Okay, we'll put that as a new rule. Don't harass anyone. Follow rules or whatever, and also you have to talk. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Like a rule. Like I should get a bot to do a joining message. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that would be so funny.
To be fair, when you go in and you chat for the first time, the rules show up, right? So it's like you go ahead to chat, and it's like, by the way, you can't not chat.
Can't not chat. It just
over.
installs a virus and just starts talking.
Yeah, you have malware now. So sorry to say.
No. If you don't talk within the first 15 seconds of joining the stream, you just get malware. That's it. And from then on, you have to chat once every 5 minutes minimum. Wow. That'd be crazy.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Flashbacks?
Of a time, lost to time, yeah.
Be bigger.
No, you can't make me.
I'll make myself smaller.
Again, you're distracting me. Actually, when I came into VTube Studio, I remembered I was really tiny and off to the side over on the left, because last time I was a little fairy.
Well, yeah, you were a fairy.
Yes. Or was I the little angel? I was like the angel or / devil on your shoulder. I was both.
That was
I was doing double duty. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now you're ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're waiting for you now.
Shut up. You have too much fun. 3, 2, 1.
Come on.
Yay! We finally did it.
Did we do it?
We did do it.
How do we end stream?
Yes, it's over now. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna eat my tater tots.
Nom 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 nom.
Actually, they are like room temperature now, I think so.
Oh no! They're cold. Do I do it? Do I click it? Do I click it? Do I click it?
Let's go!
Do I click it?
This is our last day. Or at least it should be, otherwise there's something wrong with us.
Is there? This is the defendant lobby, right? But there's no defendant. No.
The Dark Phoenix rises.
The Dark Phoenix. For fire. Because that's what they call Moltres in Japan. That's crazy to me. Fire. Galarian fire comes forth. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's the music at? Get the speaker fixed in the foyer, people! Come on! And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if...
Something's been happening behind the scenes. Whoa.
Father! Honestly, kind of looks like father.
Yeah. I get that.
You know what my father looks like?
I can imagine.
Crazy. Ageworth!
Knowing you, you've already figured it out.
Honestly, I can't remember what I figured out last time. I'm gonna be real with you, homie.
You've already figured it out.
Okay, no, I do know this.
Owner of the 7777777 ID number is. That is.
We figured that out like 2 trials ago. Since we first figured out what that number was, we put it together.
Yeah, it's easy street.
So, I have a pretty strong hunch.
Yeah.
Just like I'm not the only one who's figured it out.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain.
Tusk, 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 good sir. As we have simply put it all together, we have not. However, I can say without a doubt, that he was the one who removed the evidence. So now we must ask ourselves as to why in this trial.
Also, though it is a fact, we still have to bring it up.
I will bring it up.
We have to find a way to bring it up.
I'll find a way. And I'll punch. I'll just go.
We have also committed some light crimes here and there during the investigation. You know, it's just how you make an omelet, you know?
Listen, you can't solve crimes without, you know, doing crime. You know, it's the only way.
Yeah. Like Batman.
Like Batman.
After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
Yet.
Yet.
True. Not yet, base Phoenix.
In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling.
Shut up, Edgeworth. I'll be cooking, okay? Just watch me cook. Watch me cook.
5 minutes, right? And Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty.
Yeah, but you don't want that, but
somewhere?
I don't want that, okay? And you know as a prosecutor that you'll be prosecuting the wrong person, okay? But she didn't do it!
I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say.
It's the first time he's ever done something like this, except for the time in his own trial.
Where he kills a man. And got
Lane
away
is hard and summoned, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
The truth.
Everything goes back to the SL9 incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. You don't have time to reminisce about the past.
The past? This is that trial, brother. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
I'll think about it. See you in court, right?
Edgy, watch me cook, okay? Even though I don't understand what the trial is, I'll figure it out, okay? This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Shifa Gant has on her, it's now. Exactly. It's right now. The future is now thanks to science.
God, you saying that is funnier knowing what I know about the future games.
Sorry? I was just referencing that Pokemon gym trainer from the X and Y games. I forgot his name. It's the electric gym guy.
I never played it. Well, my siblings played it, and they did not let me play it.
It's the only game, X is the only game I ever had a level 100 Pokemon in.
Oh.
A level 100 Blaziken. With its hidden ability, Speed Boost. And it went so hard with Blaze Kick, it's actually disgusting. It was
Did it carry you throughout the game?
Oh, for sure. It was a gift Pokemon. It was an event for getting the game early.
Ah, nice.
That Torchic carried the entire game. And I love that Torchic. I miss that Torchic. I wonder what he's doing now. I hope he's dead.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe he opened up a nice coffee shop, but you know, maybe they don't live that long.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Ready. Your defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Nah, you ain't ready, Edra. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement.
No.
But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. Chief Guns! I'm glad you turned up to court today. Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Uggy, been back to the pool yet? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that.
If you don't mind me asking, Chief, what exactly is this proposal of yours?
Oh, God. Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? No, she don't! No, 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 no! Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. No! No! In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Nice, I think yes. Going swimmingly.
I didn't say yes! No! Edward, stop her!
The defense disagrees. The defense collides. No, thank you. Objection! What's this all about, defendant?
Don't say it!
I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished.
Well then, what's your request?
I'd like the death sentence. Guilty. Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. I was joking, but I'll...
Think you should have seen this coming!
I confess to all charges against me. Electric chair, please. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. Officer, hey, December 21st. Hey, let's go.
No. Objection! You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea!
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
So I'm already here! I need to get paid! But
True enough. Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. Can you forfeit your rights?
You can. However, why would someone do that?
The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. Edgeworth, help me! It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant
guilty. One moment, Your Honor.
Thank you, brother. Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut,
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
What?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Oh, Phoenix, jump in, baby! Pull out the gun!
With the sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh? To whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Very well. The court shall grant the prosecution's request, because he just knows this is cooking. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words. What happened to your mic? Hello? Uh-oh. Wait, am I lagging? No, I'm not dropping frames. You're lagging. I see. I'm definitely connected. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? No, you're like proper. You're cooked. Now she's so cooked, she's gone. Hello? 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 Is your mic in? Did it come loose? Oh no, now I can't connect. Wait. Now my ping's bad. Oh no. The stream's fine. I am RTC connecting. I'm on no route. No route. We need to change the region. We're going to US, baby. US East. This worked. US East works.
Hi.
Okay, Europe server's down. Europe server down. It's fine. It's fine. We fixed it.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Oh, that was fun.
What did you say?
That was fun. Oh, wow.
No, I meant like before.
Yeah, I just kept asking if I was here.
Oh, okay. You was not here.
Certainly not.
Did you hear me?
I heard you the whole time.
Okay, well, it's over. Now it's dead.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious.
We're in US East now.
Come on, baby, America. USA.
USA. USA.
USA. I need to see the game to continue.
Oh right, I forgot I didn't. Listen. I forgot that I didn't have the game up, and that's not really my fault.
It's gonna turn into a karaoke stream.
Hey, okay.
And then we'll get copyright strikes.
Yeah, Biss.
USA.
Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can.
Okay.
Perfect. Mwah. Yeah. Crystal clear. Edgeworthification. Miss Emma Sky, please take the stands. Don't mind the break.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
Yeehaw.
Oh, good fellow. Oh, good fellow. You're happy today.
So now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma. Emma Sky.
I will be witnessing for the SL9 case.
SL9 Part 2.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo. My occupation? I am Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
You said Lana.
I certainly did. It's not very consistent throughout this whole thing between the two of us. 2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer, Joe Dark, of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. Thanks for bringing it up.
Thanks for bringing it up. Oh, he said sorry. He ain't sorry.
Aw. He's got conscience. Yeah, sorry about that. But I'm afraid. Oh no, he's going in. Okay.
I was like, oh, I'm so sorry about your traumatic event. However, tell me.
You pointed it out, and then you just immediately took it back. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Judge, you ain't cooking like we cooking. It's an incident that was resolved 2 years ago. Really? All that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
well, okay then. You sure came in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. this is his dark mode because he got rid of the background.
Yeah,
it's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Bro, you need to remember she was talking to him yesterday, like right before, like we haven't seen her since. We don't know if this is true. He fought ahead, brother.
Hey, so what up? What happened? I was waiting in my sister's office that day.
Objection!
A man came running in and took me hostage. His name is Phoenix Wright. Neil Marshall rescued me.
Marshall.
But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. It was an onion. Stabbing you, man. Oh my god, why does he look like that?
An onion.
The man.
Oh my god.
Everything's funny to me today.
Because you're a funny person.
Thank you. The man raised up his knife. I don't know why I said. Oh my god, I'm crying. Okay, let me get it on my system.
You got this. I believe.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, God?
Got me plain a soda. You got me plain a soda. Okay.
Are you okay? Eat a tater tot. Eat a tater tot. Eat one. Eat one. Eat one. Eat one. Do you eat one? Eat another one. Eat another one. Eat another one. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Okay. It's just one of those things where you just start and you can't stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, my Emma changes constantly. So
that's okay.
She's not my.
Listen, my Phoenix is kind of schizophrenic.
I mean, he kind of is. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
In the way that a school idol is. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
And then he just hear like, woo! From the crowd. I was like,
That's
oh wait.
what we're talking about, baby!
It's a good thing you weren't harmed. You see, you forgot the part where I said I helped him bring up the knife as well.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
Passed out? Weakling? That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? He was hoping for more, bro.
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. Oh, he's making shit up.
He's making shit up, bro. You gotta admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin its examination.
I still can't roll my R's.
That must have been a real shock. Yeah, what I did there, because there was lightning when it happened. Oh my god, I'm so clever.
Yeah, that was very clever. Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly.
Perfect, draw it.
And I made this drawing. Tell us. What were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage. When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark, I was thrown aside, and the two began wrestling each other. When you did like a suplex and a double lariat and a pile driver. Aren't those like illegal now? I can't actually remember. I'm pretty sure I was watching them.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. Yes, she does! But Lana sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about this as she can. Bro, she had that talk with him afterwards. She has. We cannot trust every word that comes out of this girl's mouth at the current moment in time. Objection! 2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct?
Yes, she was second in command, under then Deputy Chief of Police Gant. My sister, she was the best detective ever. Sorry, Judge, is this boring?
Yes, I remember. Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite the pair.
I believe they shared the same office. They were roommates.
And they also shared the same hairbrush. They had a hairbrush together.
Well, I'm just thinking, because you could, like, obviously tell, like, who used the hairbrush last, right? Because she's got all, like, the gray hairs, and then she has, like, dark brown hair. Okay, that's right. They did used to share a hairbrush. She showed me it once. It was really gross. It was, like, really oily. Like, even on the handle. Anyhow, I'd always sit at my sister's desk, away from the hairbrush, and dream about playing that organ. I couldn't actually play the organ, but I watched Phantom of the Opera once. I wanted to play it that day, too. The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day. Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work.
I want to know.
Was it a burger shop? They called it ramen te, though. It was really confusing.
A-M-A-N?
Yes. J-O-E-D-A-R-K-E.
You don't know that for sure!
He was a serial killer. I still can't get over when they described his crime. When they're like, yeah, so then he killed someone. And then someone came up. And then he killed them. And then someone else came up and he killed them. And it just went on.
Did this go on?
Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest.
When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right?
Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then, he ran into Sky in Gant's office. There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That's when I saw him.
Okay, you opened the door to him. Okay, that changes a lot of things. You're the fool. But
well,
also...
yeah, because you need a thing to get in, yeah?
But the question now is, why was the elevator going up in the first place? What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there are two people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Almost forgot about that. Yeah, the problem is, why, where was he?
Good question. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. They gave him a speed like a powerbomb. Young and dedicated, he went straight to questioning, to the questioning room after the ceremony. Man, he really didn't take a day off.
I assume that would also be why he was the first to run off the dark.
When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then. But...
Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out? Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right. But just then, lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman. The victim. Hit more! It's the only thing I've had. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago?
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw. Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
Oh, thank you so much. A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that, didn't she? Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? No!
Yeah, I think we're done here. Let's pack it up.
This picture the witness drew, I believe it has a very important meaning. What do you mean objection? Shut up, bro!
No, it doesn't. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
That's not an objection to me then, okay. Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
You drew a picture of the scene yeah, you drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right?
Yes, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation.
Here's a pencil.
I can still see it now, whenever I close my eyes. I could draw it right now.
Someone throw a pencil?
I took over the case after Prosecutor Marshall died. Yet, I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken. But I did draw it. I swear, I'm not just imagining it.
This picture of Emma drew, that reminds me. I guess I should check the evidence again.
Well, anyway, let's continue. This scene that imprinted an image in your mind. Can you please describe it to us? The man...
Behind the slaughter!
Purple guy.
Of course! No.
The blue badger did it.
The blue badger?
He was the blue guy.
Okay, but like actually no, wait.
Okay, so what happened here? So She drew a picture, but it didn't show up in the evidence list that Edgeworth received, right?
Oh, because we're missing half of the we're missing half
yeah.
of the evidence list, which is this, right? Oh, yes. Ah, what have I got to lose?
So true.
Mr. Edgeworth! This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture.
Uh-huh.
And yet you would insist on denying its existence?
What is this objection?
Yeah.
Huh? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold. This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident. Wait, what? I never turned it over. Please turn it over, Your Honor. Oh, what's this?
Oh yeah, we never did. Oh, what? I can't lie, I totally forgot about this. We just never turned it over. Oh, we forgot.
Also,
our lesson from the very first case.
Also, wait a minute. We gotta be reading. We gotta be reading. It's the same. I'm telling you. Look at it. It's the same. It's actually the same.
We just
also,
never looked at the back of it.
We need to sort out your drawing skills. I'm gonna be real. This shows nothing.
The absolute shit.
Okay.
Yes, what is that? Is it abstract? Hey, that's it! That's the picture I drew! Oh, she's a shit drawer.
Indeed. Two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me? No,
don't worry about that.
Don't worry about such a thing, brother.
Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, but the evidence list you handed in 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what's happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What?
Order in my court! But, this guy, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor! Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Ding! Edgeworth, please tell me you turned it over.
Don't be like us, Edgeworth.
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
Is something wrong? You even have to ask.
Sorry, Your Honor. I love him so much. He's so good. There's indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing.
Oh my
It
God!
I've been waiting for this.
That thing! That thing was dancing in the evidence room!
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives.
I guess he was on a scrap paper. No, it fits in! No, it fits in! You can see it fits!
Blue Badger did it.
Oh, wake up! Remember what you saw!
Wake up, people.
Very well, witness. Will you please testify about the picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Your Honor.
What's wrong with EMA? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. Bro, I'm telling you, something is sus.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago.
And that's it. That's it. She doesn't say anything else.
Yep, you can see it. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. You see there's the onion guy there, the other one, the hat.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Emma, you know you're thinking about something. Did you draw this picture right after the incident?
I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first, I was in such a state of shock that I couldn't do anything. During that time, the investigation team was reorganized.
Oh, water.
Look, Detective Goodman was placed in charge. Under the direction of Damon Kent.
One direction?
I thought he was gonna say under, like, the direct order of so-and-so.
2 or 3 days later. The memory should still have been fresh in her mind. Excuse me, witness.
Fresh.
Can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black?
Pay attention next time.
So at the time you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue?
No, I couldn't see him clearly.
Wait! Wait! That's what that means? You never saw the man in the first place! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Godly god. Oh godly. God. Did you even see Joe Dark?
No, it was too dark.
You didn't see either of them? Bro.
It could have been the Blue Badger. The lightning was so bright, I was knocked to the floor.
No, because she said that Joe Dark had a hostage, and then a little while later was when the was when the person who she believes to be the detective came and they started fighting, right? So she definitely knows that Joe Dark was one of the people. However, we don't know who the other person was.
We don't even know who killed who.
Oh, Joe Dark lived. Dude. No, something ain't right. There's another person there. There's another person. You were knocked to the floor?
Tark had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around. That's when the lightning flashed.
Poor EMA. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt.
What happened after the lightning flashed?
You know, call me crazy.
Uh-huh.
But does Joe Dark exist?
Yes.
Well, he was murdered. Well, he was sentenced to death, right? But did his killings ever happen? The others? Did any of this...
He didn't kill people.
Did he actually kill people, though?
Well, how the story goes is that he killed someone, and then someone saw that, and then he killed them, and then someone else saw that, and then he killed them.
I don't know if I believe it. I believe...
It's pretty ludicrous,
I think all of this is big, fat, phony.
But I'm pretty sure that people did die, and he was a serial killer. He's just a serial killer in, like, the span of, like, 15 minutes.
You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place?
No, I'm sorry. A flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further?
What? Hey, I'm not the bad guy here.
Yeah, they're both good to say it. Anyway, this picture. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. Your health bar came up, so...
That's
have fun with that.
strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. Come again?
Clearly a contradiction there.
Okay, it doesn't actually fit. Or does it? What's the contradiction? This thing. Can I see her memory of, like, what she keeps on seeing? No.
I don't think so. So yeah, there's a contradiction in the picture. More specifically, the lower half, I think. That's what they showed, I think. I do like that he, like, killed him with a ruler.
Like, it's not a knife.
Not very pointy. Very squared off.
Am I allowed to use that as evidence?
I think there's something else that...
Because I think that knife is from the shield, right? I think that's that. Personally.
I think we have to get to there first, though.
Yeah, so how do I...
So he was stabbed with something pointy. What else do we have in our evidence?
A piece of cloth.
All our evidence.
We have the vase that apparently fell down and broke. I mean, it just isn't the murder weapon. Like, that just isn't it. Like, neither of them are.
Was allegedly dancing in the evidence room.
Ah, God. Is there anything else? Like...
Yes.
There's a contradiction. He comes in from over top. He's holding him down. He's got 2 legs and an arm on the floor.
He's not flying in the air. That's all well and dandy.
Where's the lightning strike coming from? I guess behind them.
Yeah, I guess this is like they got rim lighting.
Is there a I can't see a contradiction other than the knife.
So yeah, it is probably the knife.
Wait, you're saying it is the knife?
I'm saying that the contradiction would be the weapon.
So it's this?
Like, it's not pictured.
This is the murder weapon, which is the contradiction.
I'm saying the contradiction is that the weapon is not properly pictured.
Well, yeah, I know, but I want to present the weapon to be like this wasn't the weapon used. Or it doesn't match the weapon that was stabbed.
Present whatever you feel fits.
Here? I just anywhere. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They are! Not at all. Blah blah blah. I mean, I'm just gonna fail this because I don't know which one it is. But surely that's the evidence.
I think you'll get there. Because you're on the right track.
Oh. Oh. She lies. She couldn't just see shadows. That's not a shadow in the picture. It's not a shadow. Okay. So...
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? The knife is not a shadow. It is colored differently. That is a clear contradiction when she says...
I suppose a knife could be reflected.
All I could see was shadows. Wait. Wait. But the whole of the switchblade is not shiny. Not all of it would be. As you can see, the back end of it is shiny, but that would make no sense given our current murder weapon. Surely. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense. It would only make sense if the murder weapon was shiny throughout the entire thing. And that would be this shiny trophy. How do I show that to them though? Can I just present this? In this one?
Try.
Oh, is this the same? It's the same bad one, right?
You'll know that if you get it right, because the music will stop. If after a third time you don't get it, do you want me to tell you?
I mean, okay, so it's not to do with it's not to do with the murder weapon.
I would say that your second time was a little bit further from the truth.
There's something contradictory about this image. I don't think there is anymore. We can take this picture to be fact.
Well, I'd say the contradiction in this picture is probably the first thing that you came up with.
Was the murder weapon?
Yeah.
Not being pointy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's useless to me then. Because I can't just show the switchblade.
Certainly not. I suppose it's the other half of the switchblade.
So I show this?
No, we're not at the point of the trophy. We're definitely not. We'd have to connect a few more dots, I think.
Oh, the autopsy report.
Yes, but this is not the statement.
So is this one?
This is not that one.
There's only 3.
Is there?
Yeah. And it's definitely not this one. Oh wait, no, there's a 4th! Oh! Oh!
There you go.
So I show this autopsy report.
Yes.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright! Perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report? I don't know, Chief. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna click this. The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. Tisk, it doesn't have a tip, brother. Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious! The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Shut up, Edgeworth. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found in the body, brother. If it was broken beforehand, it could have possibly wind up there. That's right, but what does it mean?
The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
No! That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly.
But There's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
No, there is, brother. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already about a little something called falsified evidence?
You're treading on thin ice, right?
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might not be the piece of evidence that was forged.
It might be.
Oh, sorry. You can't deny the possibility.
No.
Order. Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted? Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damengard. Okay. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It's my belief that somewhere in this story, there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being two broken knives? Another broken knife with Sideshow ToS. Could there have been one? If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by simple observational error.
Mr. Wright.
In that instance, Emma really did see a broken knife. I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us. I murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. Now, do I do this, or do I do the picture which has it on it?
You do what you've been wanting to do with your whole heart.
I don't know which one it is.
Yes.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Oh!
You've been waiting for this moment.
Sorry. Take that. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here inside this picture. This... Oh, wait.
This is a picture of the awards ceremony. Oh!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's the broken murder weapon.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
That's a broken knife.
How long ago did I call that, by the way?
AIDS.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award. Order. Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
But that can't be.
Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean?
I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh. But the prosecutor was the one who actually died. That's true. What's going on here?
It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Wait! I remember now. I remember everything.
There was an orange guy!
Yeah, chocolate oranges.
Witness. Hello, Mr. Featherwell.
Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again?
No way! Oh my god, this is wait a minute. But this doesn't make sense. The Blue Badger was made only recently. The Blue Badger wasn't made yet. Wait, did he find him in the garbage? Wait.
He said he designed him.
Oh, okay. His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back? Maybe it doesn't mean it. Maybe it doesn't mean it. Maybe it means something else.
I knew it. It was the Blue Badger. The Blue Badger with Joe Dark. Are you like trying to compare the silhouettes or something?
Maybe.
Do you think David Gant looks like the Blue Badger?
Yeah.
This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What?
Come again. You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture.
Wait, the Blue Badger was just above them? I love that.
All this time, I've been trying so hard to forget the Blue Badger. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
Why was that the part you locked away deep inside you? Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness's testimony. Would you please tell us about what you've recalled, Miss Guy?
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up and now the Blue Badger? This should be interesting. Hippity boppity boppity bippity boppity.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and I rushed toward both of them.
Oh.
I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the Blue Badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
Come again?
He was there, the Blue Badger, at the scene of the crime.
That's the most unusual.
Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year.
That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Okay, I'm glad that you hit it, like, right on the head with what I was saying.
Stop, please. Don't pursue this any further.
Shut up, Lana! Sorry, sorry.
New spray. Always fun.
Lana. What's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair. I'm interested.
But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that? Chief Prosecutor Sky.
I don't politely request that you shut up.
We've already come this far. Point. It's too late to turn back.
Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, detain her.
Oh shit.
Seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter. Bro, she wouldn't have lashed out like that. We are onto something deep. We are in the bushes. We are in the enchanted swamp.
Enchanted swamp? I suppose we are.
And we're gonna find Shrek, baby. Objection! When you say that man, I assume you refer to Jodar.
Yes, at least I think it was him.
You think?
All I could really see were shadows. The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports.
So then you... Why would you do something so dangerous?
I don't know, adrenaline? What else could I have done?
I was a 4-year-old girl, I had to.
He was about to stab Mr. Marshall. Like 1 foot tall.
She seems convinced that Dark was the one holding the knife.
But as we just theorized after reading your mind... yeah, how many times has Edge read Phoenix's mind? Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife. Well, I didn't know that at the time. When that dark guy knocked me down, all I could think was, I've got to help that other person.
Joe Dog didn't save your life, did he? Like, my man didn't save you from death, did he? Surely. Because Joe Dark would have used you as a meat shield. It doesn't make sense to throw his only meat shield away. It doesn't make sense. What do you mean, you think?
It all happened so fast, and I was in shock. I don't remember everything clearly. What I did, it's all kind of a blur. Miss Sky was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. I did not understand that sentence. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is only natural. I saw the man about to stab the other person, who I thought was Mr. Marshall. I knew I had to stop the man with the knife.
You just didn't want any murder to happen.
Yeah, you know, make
You
love.
It was very brave, young girl. So then, what happened next? Okay, this is the one I'm most interested in. Are you sure about this?
Of course! See? I even drew a picture of him here. It's not the Blue Badger. But... it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast. And that was just this year. The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable. I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere. Now I finally remember.
My brother, just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion. Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing? His shadow? You mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile at all?
Oh, he loves to do that. That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns. This is pointless.
No, he had 3 horns. We just found out it's 3 points.
Unlike the murder weapon, which had no points.
Mm.
The thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago.
Unless it already existed and he stole credit for its creation. It's beautiful.
Copyright infringement. Emma, go get him. Sue him. Oh my god, we can sue him. We're in a court. The witness must be mistaken.
Are you gonna sue me one day?
I am American after all.
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did.
Oh? And I suppose you have an explanation. If so, then by all means, please tell us what the shadow really was.
What was it Emma saw in the lightning flash? There was this blue badger, really? The blue badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture. Yet she's certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the defense's belief that on that fateful day, 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room, Arbis.
Mr. Wright!
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious blue badger look-alike.
You know?
I don't know. No, actually, I don't.
What has 3 creepy horns?
Wait, the vase? It's not like the blue badger. She wouldn't mistake the vase flying down and hitting them on the head as... It's not the vase, right? Tell me it's not the vase before I click the vase.
Do whatever you want.
Tell me it's not the vase. Also, is it sitting in this courtroom right now? I don't think so.
Maybe we have a piece of it in our pocket. It's sitting here in my pocket right now. My badge, huh?
I'll be real Phoenix. I'm gonna be real Phoenix, okay? He does not look like the blue badger.
I don't think so either.
And he does not have 3 prongs on him.
No 3 creepy horns.
No, there's gotta be something else. What is it? Am I just overlooking it?
I'd say no, you're certainly not.
What do you mean I'm not overlooking it? It's not the vase, right? It's not the vase. I refuse to believe it's the vase. I don't want it to be the vase. However, I'm losing health at a rapid rate. Is it the vase?
Follow your heart.
I swear to God, if it's the vase. It can't be the... What else could it be? There's nothing else! And this thing has 3 prongs! She never said she heard it. Wait, are you...
Say that.
Are you telling me she got knocked out from the vase? Please tell me this is not true. It's gotta be something else, right? Don't make me waste health on it.
What does your little Phoenix Wright spirit tell you to do?
Why did the music stop? The mysterious blue badger was in fact this. But that's... what exactly is that? I believe it's some sort of jar?
But Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? Our viewpoint? I've got to show them the correct angle to make this look like...
Let's get those 3 creepy horns. It's mini game time.
Oh my god. Oh wait, no, it doesn't look anything like it. How do I go down? Oh. Help me.
It's little handles there.
Help me.
Yeah, well, you might want to get them on the top.
Get who on the top?
The sides there. The handles.
Like that?
Those are 2 of the creepy horns. You might want to make it a bit flatter. The vase as a whole.
What do you mean flatter?
Like you're viewing it from the side. From
like this?
Something like that. Just finagle it.
But what?
Actually, I think you kind of had it for a bit.
This looks nothing like him.
I know, let's tilt it a little more.
Like this?
I think something like that. You might want to bring it back down.
Like this?
Something like that. Can you tilt it so it's a little bit more even? Symmetrical.
I don't know how! It's so hard to rotate it! Can I use my mouse? Oh, I can use my mouse.
Oh, you can use your mouse.
It doesn't go right!
Oh no.
Bro, imagine doing this on the DS! That doesn't have to be good enough, is that fine?
Hopefully.
Help me, Edgeworth!
Allow me to remind the defense, its case hinges on the witnesses drawn. If Mr. Wright can't match the shape the witness drew, we cannot accept his claim.
I'm going to find the right angle. Horror.
Oh, poor Phoenix. Come on, Mr. Wright. Rotate that vase.
Okay, so that's not right at all. What am I meant to do? Is it meant to use, like...
Well, the little... well, the end bit should be like the 3rd prong. Yeah, the one in the middle.
Like this?
Yeah, just make sure it faces us a little more. Bring it down. Actually...
So I did before, and it didn't
Actually,
count.
it's better the other way. Turn it around, actually. Yeah, like that. Facing the back. Okay, now, up. Yeah, yeah! That looks amazing. That's a blue badger.
What am I meant to do?!
No, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, though.
Thank God I don't lose health. I would have just died.
Yeah. No, but like that's right.
What do you mean that's right? It wasn't right.
No, but like actually, like that was right.
Well, it wasn't.
Like it, I guess. Well, I'm telling you, that's what it is. So I guess you just gotta make it straighter.
That's as straight as it's gonna get.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Little bit down. Can you... Hold on. Can you... Left a bit? No, like on the side. Left.
You mean on the side left?
Up. I mean, it looks pretty good like that.
I think you're lying to me.
Well, I'm telling you, like I looked up a picture. This is what it looks like. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
What?
Maybe it wants it up even more.
Yeah, it wasn't up enough, I think.
Maybe it really wants to skew in like that. Oh my god! It's really big!
Bro, I swear to God, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Like, that's what it looks like. I'm so sorry to say.
Oh, it's so hard to move! Rotate the other way! Rotate, okay? Rotate a bit more. Rotate a bit more. This way. Okay, good.
It'd be a great time for a chocolate orange. It looks so good.
I swear to God, you're being lied to. That's not the right picture. That's not the right picture. It's actually not the right picture.
Here, maybe more down? Actually?
This is like exactly the same as the picture.
Here, maybe... Yeah, try to get it more long ways, like this.
This is like the same. This is too much down.
Maybe to try it too much down then, since we haven't tried it yet.
That was more down. I don't know what to tell you.
We can't find the right angle!
There isn't one!
We gotta find the correct angle to show them. Because the entire case hinges on the witnesses trying. Well, is this a miracle or what?
You know what? Actually, I'm just schizo. I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. I give up.
So how are you doing today?
Splendid.
You want to see what it looks like on the DS?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god, literally, what was the difference?
It's slightly angled to the right. Is this a miracle or what?
Is this a miracle or what? Oh wow, it's the blue badger!
No one can possibly deny this child's resemblance to the blue. No, it clearly can! They did it like 20 times!
They denied it a lot, actually. No, it can be.
We spent 20 minutes on that. Order, order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point? It didn't load.
Oh. What do you mean?
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
That's where you're wrong, good sir!
Emma opened the door slightly, so it was a jar.
Ah, that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything. Absolutely everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar?
Everything.
Yeah, I want to say everything often, actually.
Wait! The location's different. What do you mean the location's different? What does that mean? This jar was in this place of the thing. This is not next to the window. In fact, this is where we found some of the blood, but there was more blood on the other side. There was 2 blood spots, if I remember correctly. The location's wrong. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, might I add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar? Where? The location of this jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
No, she didn't. Yes, and it is these 2 facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office.
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body?
No, the murder didn't happen then.
From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office.
Yes.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly. If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through all the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason. Do you know what that reason was, Mr. Wright? I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Oh, tell me, what could have sent the jar flying? That would have been the impact of the man when he fell. Wait, the impact of the man. The impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more.
This photograph.
It's a bit bad. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit? the suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous-looking sword. Oh my. Okay, that I didn't think of. Yes.
I'm surprised you never mentioned it, actually.
I never thought about the sword that the armor had. As this the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have been Neil Marshall wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
Yes. There is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room. Another possibility? Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless. I don't know if I can go through with this. Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
If the events took place as the defense theorizes, and the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Anna Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
That's one way of doing that. So this whole ordeal is basically trying to hide the fact that Emma committed the murder, and that's why she's being chained so hard.
It a murder.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, but like the murder took place. Okay, it was her that pushed him. Now, the question is, so that's why our Skye here is so, you know, Damon has been hiding it so he could have her be, you know, on a leash, right? But now it's come to fruition. Now she's definitely not getting done for murder. I don't even think she's getting done for anything, if I'm going to be honest. But if Garnt wasn't there, and that's truly what happened. Wait. Oh, this doesn't make sense.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? That didn't pick up.
It's okay.
I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life and then proves her with her own testimony. This is unprecedented.
What? What are you saying? I just realized she doesn't have an objection line.
I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances...
Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her? Imagine that, coming from you. You recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body is to keep anyone else from figuring out what happened to what Emma did, wasn't it? That's what happened to Emma. I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall? Killed Neil Marshall. I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
We don't have evidence. Then we'll have to rely on testimony. I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
We certainly can't get dead people to testify.
Not right now, at least.
It's all been a wild goose chase in the beginning.
Touché, Miss Sky. Of course. That only leaves us with one possibility. Give up.
There's still another possibility? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean, the possibility that the victim has left us a message. It's not one I would jump to. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another. That's impossible.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist? I want to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name. Well, I mean, it's got to be in the evidence. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer?
That's not what we're here for.
Truth. Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased. I'll be real with you, I didn't look at none of that evidence.
Maybe you should take a look at it then. I've been waiting for this moment too. It's something you've been saying the whole time, actually.
There's nothing on it. It's something I've been saying the whole time?
Yes.
What do you mean I've been saying it the whole time?
I mean, you've been saying it the whole time, and it makes me smile every single time.
What? Huh?
Okay, so, you know, for following the sort of thing, like, you know, Gat was helping covering up the whole Emma Lana thing.
Yeah.
Then it was one of the things that was kept secret, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we found a few things in the safe and that room in channel, and it was like off the evidence list and the piece of the vase, I think. So those are some options there. Yeah, what kind of message did Marshall leave for us? That shows that it was Emma.
Okay, I'm back. What I miss? I mean,
where'd you go?
What I'm thinking of is that this piece of cloth came off of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has her prints on it. It's got to be this, right?
You think that's the message that he left for us?
Yeah, he ripped it off to leave it by as evidence, right? To signify it. This is the message from the disease. Right. Now then, this is a message from the judge.
Yeah, I'm kinda cold.
What else could it be then? Well, I'm gonna die now, that's it.
Well, let's try the other thing.
There wasn't another thing.
Well, I told you, your options are off, evidence list, and the base.
I didn't hear your
Well,
thing.
where'd you go? You can't just leave without telling me. Oh, anyhow, I was saying that the whole thing that we're going with is that like Gant is like covering up Emma's thing for Lana, right?
Yeah.
And so it would have to be one of the things that like, you know, was kept secret, hush hush, that we found in Gant's room, right? Which was the cloth evidence list and vase are the options. Right.
Cloth evidence list and vase.
Because we found a piece of the vase in the safe.
Well, yeah, but how does that show us? How does that show the message?
Why don't you take a look at it?
I am taking a look at it. I don't see anything.
What do you see?
Nothing! Blood? Smeared?
What does it look like? You're gonna have to use your imagination. If Marshall left us a message, right, what would it look like? You know, it's kind of like the case with me, except that one wasn't real, right? In which, you know, Amaya on the receipt, Emma, blah blah blah.
Well, yeah, but like...
Hmm?
There's no writing here.
There's no writing here.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing here.
Okay, but like actually, so it is this, but how?
Okay, well, do you wanna, yeah, I was gonna say, do you wanna orient it right? But yeah, there it is. You gotta use your imagination a little. Where's Emma in here?
Nowhere? I see nothing in this image.
If Neil Marshall left us a message of who this killer might be, and it was indeed Emma, it would probably be her name, right?
Yeah.
And what is her name?
Emma.
And how do you spell it?
E-M-A.
E-M-A.
Yeah.
What does that look like to you?
Not like E-M and A. Like, I'll admit, right, that there is, in fact, this looks like an E. Maybe. This remotely resembles an A. Where's an M in this situation?
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, it's not here currently, right? But perhaps if it was wiped away to cover it up. Yeah?
Okay.
E-M-A.
I really... That does not look like E-M-A, but I'll trust you on it. Because, Jesus. Oh, actually, it looks more like that when it's zoomed out a bit.
I mean, I wasn't sure if, like, you'd get it, like, prematurely, but it looks like I didn't have to worry about that.
This is the message left by the deceased! This is that blue badger from before, right?
Oh, is he just going to speak the killer's name? If that thing could, I'm sure it would.
It's like everyone's forgotten this is just a jar. A message was left here on the surface of this jar. What do you mean? If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away.
Yes, but notice, for some reason the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away. Yes, there is a line here, drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots are once lines.
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. The blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent.
No.
Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us? Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. I've got to connect to these to make letters. There's only one thing the victim would have written given the circumstances. His murderer's name.
Connect the dots now.
Okay.
It's what you've been saying this whole time. EMA.
EMA.
I think they use fine.
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove their client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about saving is Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this.
EMA. So, this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Of all people. She may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life was Emma Skye. You ain't had the clear yet. I don't know who. I don't know why you think, but even just a moment that you are in the clear, brother. See, Worthy, can't say I didn't warn you.
Chief Gant.
Do you want the implications of what you've done? Also, like, she has no reason to listen to you anymore, probably. Like, let's be real, you're cooked.
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Dark was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not? Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction. Objection! But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice. What? We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. There wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
Investigators office. I'm sending in this bring death. Oh, you need to stand there like your wasn't your fault.
Order, 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 order! The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
Okay, I will say, so there's a bit more to this trial. Still in the trial, like, no more investigation, right?
And
I did say this would be our last episode. However, you still need to eat, and also we're doing some stuff after. So, do you want to continue and finish, or do you want to leave it to another day?
Well, how long will it be?
This is, in general, it's a very long trial. I feel like we could do it either way. Just have this be a bit longer, or have like, because I'm sure we can, like, if we have this as another thing, like I'm sure like fit 2 hours just fine.
So it would fit 2 hours, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if we did another one of these.
Oh, well, I don't think we have time for 2 more hours.
Yeah. And it's a bit deceiving just looking at it in a list like this, but oh well.
Fair enough, I guess that's that then.
And then next time we'll have our final turnabout, part 2. This is the episode actually called Rise from the Ashes, but yeah, that is a shame. But hey, that just means we'll see you again for this next week. And if you guys didn't see, on Twitter, yeah, we posted our schedule. I'll be seeing you Friday. Yes, Friday. I'll be seeing you Friday. A little bit after this. Well, before this time right now, but a little bit after the time we started this. I'll be seeing you 4 p.m. EST. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back before Christmas, and I am. Mm-hmm. I'm back right now. So no future
you are
tense,
back right
tense.
now.
That's true.
Wow. We did it.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Fun times all around. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, Saki. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. We gotta get you some food.
Okay, bye.